Today is National Flag Day. This date, that is 22nd July, is remembered as the adoption of our Tiranga or national flag in the Constituent Assembly of India in the year 1947. So today I am going to discuss about the history of Indian national flag, how it has evolved from 1906 to 1947. Let's discuss that aspect. So, to start with, the first Prime Minister of India, his quote, let's look at his quote when he presented the motion of adoption of India's national flag, the Tiranga, on 22nd July 1947 to the chairperson Rajendra Prasad of the Constituent Assembly. So he told that this flag is not a flag of empire, a flag of imperialism, a flag of domination over anybody, but a flag of freedom, not only for ourselves but a symbol to all people who may see it. Wherever it may go, it will bring a message, a hope of freedom to those people, a message of comradeship, a message that India wants to be friends with every country of the world, and India wants to help any people who seek freedom. Now let's look at the first flag designed in India. So this is the first flag which was designed in 1906 during the Swadeshi and boycott struggle against the partition of Bengal announced by Lord Curzon. The first Indian flag was reportedly designed by Sister Nivedita, an Irish disciple of Swami Vivekananda, between 1904 to 1906. This first national flag of India is said to have been hoisted on August 7, 1906 during the Swadeshi and boycott movement against partition of Bengal in Kolkata at the Parsi Bagan Square or Green Park, so as to say. It comprised three horizontal strips, that is red, that is yellow and green, with Bande Mataram written at the center, believed to have been designed by the freedom activist Sachindra Prasad Bose and Hemchandra Kanungo. The red strip on the flag had symbols of the sun and crescent moon, and the green strip had 8 half-open lotuses. These are 8 half-open lotuses. So next, come to the next flag. Next year in 1907, Madame Kama and her group of exiled revolutionaries hoisted a flag, that is Indian flag, in Germany in 1907. This was the first Indian flag to be hoisted in foreign soil, that is in Germany or in Berlin, so as to say. This flag also exhibited in Berlin in a socialist conference, and thus came to be called the Berlin Committee flag. Next, come to the Indian flag during Home Rule movement started by Annie Besant and Tilak. In 1917, Dr. Annie Besant and Lokmanya Tilak adopted a new flag, this flag, as part of their Home Rule League movement. This flag. It had 5 alternate red and 4 green horizontal stripes and 7 stars showing Saptarishis configuration, a white crescent and a star here occupied on top of the corner, and on the other hand there was Union Jack of British India. Okay. So next, come to the involvement of Pingali Venkaiah. Now, who was this Pingali Venkaiah? This Pingali Venkaiah met Gandhiji in South Africa for the first time when he was an Indian soldier or British Indian soldier, so as to say. He was fighting as part of Anglo-Boer War, which continued till 1899, from 1899 to 1902. He first met with Gandhi at that point of time in South Africa, and he was told by Gandhi to design an Indian national flag for the symbolization of Indian freedom struggle. In 1921, at the Vijayawada session of Congress, Pingali Venkaiah presented a design of national flag to Mahatma Gandhi, and this was the design. The flag consisted of 3 stripes representing multiple communities living in harmony in India. A spinning wheel was superimposed at the center, signifying the country's progress. Next, this flag was little bit modified in 1931, and a formal resolution was passed adopting Pingali Venkaiah's flag with this little modification. What was the modification? If you want to see here, the colors, the first color was white, then green, then red, and here you will see the saffron color, and then white color, then green color, so closer to our present day flag. Just this charkha is replaced with the Dharma Chakra of Ashoka. While the white and green remained, the red was replaced by saffron, as I have told already. And thus saffron represents courage, white represents peace, white represents peace between the community of India, all the communities living in India, and green for fertility and growth. And I have already told this charkha represents the progress and growth of India or Indian economy, so as to say. Now come to the present day flag. Finally, in July 1947, as I have already told, on 22nd July 1947, the Constituent Assembly formally adopted the flag of Free India. The spinning wheel was replaced by the Dharma Chakra of Emperor Ashoka, symbolizing truth and life. This came to be called as the Tiranga. Saffron on the top symbolizes strength and courageous. White in the middle represents peace and truth, and green at the bottom stands for fertility, growth, and auspiciousness of the land. The Ashoka Chakra with 24 spokes replaced the spinning wheel as the emblem of the flag. It is intended to show that there is life in movement and death in stagnation of this chakra. Now, you will think that who has designed this flag? This flag is not designed by Pingali Venkaiah, who had already designed the flag with a charkha with the advice of Mahatma Gandhi. Now, in 2013, a controversy arose when historian Panduranga Reddy stated that the national flag was designed by Hyderabad-born Suraiya Tyabji. With a resolution in the Constituent Assembly mentioning no names, the attributions are open to argument. So, Constituent Assembly did not mention any name for the creation or for the designing of this new national flag. While there is no consensus on who recommended the change from charkha to Asoka Chakra in 1947. In 2018, in an article titled How the Tricolor and Lion Emblem Really Came to Be, Laila Tyabji, founding member of Crafts NGO Dastkar, wrote that her parents, that is Badruddin and Suraya Tyabji, had suggested that change. So this is the involvement of two figures, two prominent figures, one Badruddin Tyabji and the other is the Suraya Tyabji. Now the website of Flag Foundation of India, a non-profit organization formed by industrialist and Congress politician Naveen Jindal, states that the design of the national flag for independent India submitted to Mrs. Suraya Badruddin Tyabji was finally approved and accepted by the Flag Committee on 17th July 1947. She was an artist of repute and her husband Badruddin Tyabji was then a deputy secretary in the Secretariat of the Constituent Assembly. So this was my discussion regarding the national flag on this Flag Day. Now we all know that Subhash Chandra Bose had organized Azad Hind Fauj under the leadership of Captain Mohan Singh. So Azad Hind Fauj also had a separate flag with three colors and a symbol of tiger or a picture of tiger at the center. So this flag was also part of our freedom struggle. I have not shown this flag here in the slides, so apologies for that. With this apology I am going to end this session. Stay with me. Have a good day. Bye bye.